Every year, my boyfriend, 21M, and I, 22F, go on a break because he doesn't know what he wants. My boyfriend and I have been together 5 years. We've always been great together and there's no one else in the world I'd rather be with. We make each other laugh, we like the same things, we have our own hobbies so we don't drive each other crazy, and we've been through so much as a couple. I am in graduate school a state away from him, about a 4-hour drive. We went into long distance fairly easily, so it blindsided me when he suddenly told me he didn't know if our relationship is what he wants. He's always struggled with a fear of commitment, something I've tried to support him through by trying not to pressure him into moving forward. The problem is that every year for the last 3 years, he's gone through a struggle with wanting to be with me. He wants to take a break from our relationship and be separate for a while, which I've agreed to the last 2 years. Every year so far he's come back to me saying he was being stupid and that he regrets ever being on a break. We talk things through and move forward. I thought after last year we'd be done with it, but today he gave me the same speech he's always given about wanting a break and wanting space. I put us on the break this time because I didn't want to beg him to stay with me. I'm blindsided by this whole thing, and I'm so confused about where it comes from. We're so great for 90% of the year, and then the end of March comes around and he freaks out and wants to break up with me. He says he loves me and always will, but doesn't know what he wants. If he comes back again, do I take him back? I don't know what to do. TL Doctor, my boyfriend wants to go on a break every year around this time. I don't know if I should take him back this year. Update, it's been about 4 months since my first post and I thought I'd post an update. Looking back on this post, I can't believe what a difference 4 months has made. After posting it, I read my own words and realized that the relationship was over. I was making excuses for him and justifying staying miserable in the relationship because I just loved him so much. We had a talk when I visited my hometown and broke up. We both were emotional but knew it was for the best, and I was content thinking we were going to spend time being single and discovering who we are as individuals after being so close for so long. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I found out he had been cheating for at least a couple months before telling me he wanted another break. He began officially dating the new girl about 3 days after we broke up and he moved in with her after a couple months of dating. He has always been super resistant to commitments before, so that came as a shock. My self-esteem took a huge hit. Now things are different. I discover new things about myself every day, I spend time with my friends who make me feel loved and important, and I'm truly happy for the first time in a long time. At first I wanted to start dating again and I told myself I was ready. But the truth is that there's so much I don't know about myself yet, and I want to get to know me before I focus on another relationship. Anyway, thank you to the people who commented and let me know that something was going on. As obvious as it was to them, I was completely blindsided. I'm just grateful to be out of that situation and I'm excited for what's ahead. TL, Doctor, we broke up, he was cheating, I'm much better now.
Hey guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me out, thanks.
It sounds fishy to me. Always around the same time? I wouldn't put up with it. 3 years in a row he's done this. You deserve to be with someone who loves you no matter what. Definitely sounds fishy. Does he ever go on spring break somewhere? Sounds like he wants the break to go bang other people and or do some poop that would cause you to break up with him for good, so he does this as a way to not feel guilty, like having his cake and eating it too. Awesome that you're putting yourself first and moving on happily. I'm sorry he was cheating. That's tough. I'm telling myself it was something that had to happen for me to finally have a reason to get over him. I'm glad you ended things. Reading the original post just now, I kept scrolling hoping it ended up with a breakup. You are young, you have a lot of experiences to still have, and people to meet. Congratulations, I truly believe you will be way happier than him, if not already. It takes a lot of strength to go through the self-discovery process, and I think you still have some more revelations about your ex-boyfriend/relationship that you are going to discover. I know you said your self-esteem took a hit when he moved in with his next girlfriend, but it won't be sunshine and rainbows that you think it is. First, if he cheated on you with her, he will cheat on her, and that is the opposite of commitment. Second, their relationship is already showing signs that is an unhealthy one, e.g., the relationship is moving way too fast. If they have already moved in together, I think you would fully understand and have a revelation about this when you go into your next relationship when you're ready. It also sounds like he doesn't know how to be single. He jumped from one relationship to another instantly. This is where you have the hugest one-up on him, because you are starting to discover how you can love yourself without any validation from anyone else, and that is a powerful thing, because the more you love yourself, the more confident you are and the more people you attract because of it. So own it and enjoy it. Pretty inspiring stuff. Glad to hear you're in a great place in your life and taking the time to get to know yourself. A relationship can be a great addition to our lives, but if it's filling a void, we're doing it wrong. No other person can fill the me-shaped spot in my heart. Something I had to learn the hard way for sure. In the end, I'm so grateful that it happened. Honestly, I think this is perfect timing for your life. You are going to finish grad school and start your professional life as a single and enlightened person. I took some time in my 20s to be single, and I am grateful and look back very fondly to that time.